Welcome back to the Wandering Creative Life. I'm Arden, your friendly neighborhood queer writer, retreat planner, and overall creative cheerleader. Today, I wanted to kind of pull back the curtain a little bit and talk about something that I really enjoy doing and that I've been getting into lately, and that is planning writing retreats, both virtual ones and in person ones. So, today I'm just going to share a little bit about what my process is and give you a little kind of peek behind the scenes. So to start with, I started organizing retreats because I wanted to create spaces where LGBTQ plus writers could gather, feel seen, get inspired, and actually get words on the page. But yeah, there is a lot that goes on behind the scenes to make those events happen. So let's break it down from finding the perfect location to lining up the speakers and then getting the word out. First up, virtual retreats versus in person retreats. Virtual retreats are amazing for accessibility. You can show up in your pajamas, you get to meet writers from all over the world, and you still feel like you're a part of a creative community. So it's really a win win situation. With in-person retreats, though, they hit a little different. You're riding, you're surrounded by trees, you're sharing meals, you're doing yoga in the morning with people who just get you, and it's really a magical experience. Um, and for the April 2026 retreat, that is an in-person one and will be in Ravens Retreat in Hocking Hills, Ohio. And it's really going to be the perfect mix of cozy, like rustic luxury and inspiring nature vibes. So it's going to have a little bit of everything for everyone. So, part two of running a retreat is finding the speakers and then building the itinerary. So, once I have the retreat theme or the vibe in mind, I start reaching out to speakers and facilitators. These are usually fellow queer authors, writing coaches, wellness instructors, and people whose work I admire and who bring something special to the retreat. And then I kind of base the itinerary off of who I have speaking and how many people I have confirmed to be attending. So, putting together the itinerary is a little bit like building a story. There's a beginning, the introductions and the warm up writing, a middle, which is the deep dive workshops and creative breakthroughs, and an end, which is reflection, celebration, and future planning. For virtual retreats, I always include time for writing sprints, panels, and casual chats. And for in person, it's a mix of writing time, workshops, meals, one on one coaching, and wellness practices like yoga and journaling walks. For the virtual retreats, I also hold a pre retreat mixer, which is a super casual time for folks who are attending the retreat to get together to meet each other prior to the retreat. And my goal with those mixers is to kind of have everyone introduce themselves, talk about what they're going to be working on, and just get to know each other, where folks are from, and just get acquainted with each other. So going into the retreat, they're not unfamiliar with who they're in there with. I feel like it adds to that building community part of the retreat. So, step three is the marketing and getting the word out. And this is the step that I think is probably the hardest. It's fun. I enjoy marketing, but it's also sometimes like very stressful. I create the graphics, I schedule the social media posts, I send the emails, I talk about the retreat on Substack, Patreon, Instagram, Facebook, here on YouTube, literally everywhere. And my goal is to make sure that the retreat reaches the people it's meant for. So, where are those queer writers and how do I reach them? And I'm still figuring that out. I'm hoping to reach more folks here on YouTube. Um, but, Substack is another great platform. But I always try to be authentic, cozy, and of course, gay as hell. Because that's what Wonder and Creative Life is all about. And that's who I am. But the marketing definitely gets challenging. It gets sometimes you feel like you're screaming into the void without getting anything back. So it's definitely rough. It's rough, but um, the plus side is seeing everything come together and getting to watch people like build that community and walk away from your retreat with something valuable. So one of the best parts, which I just kind of mentioned, is the community. So at the end of the day, the absolute best part of this is the people. It's getting to meet new people, meet new authors, work with new authors. And every retreat, virtual or in person, brings together writers who are just craving connection and support and a little creative magic. And watching those friendships form, those projects bloom, and folks fall back in love with their writing, that's the real reward and really one of the main reasons that I do this. So while retreat planning takes time, energy, and a lot of spreadsheets, um, it's one of the most fulfilling things that I do. And if you're curious about joining a retreat, virtual or in person, you can check out the details at wanderingcreativelife.com. And I'd love for you to join us and to come write. And if you liked this kind of peek behind the scenes, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know in the comments, what would your dream writing retreat look like? Um, yeah. And until next time, keep writing. Bye.